Second fight against the Urca. Days earlier, Alive went out personally to reach out to the one man who was even more wise than him for help. He was known as none other than Gray Sansung. Gray was 43, the personal advisor of Tubashan of the Batelacons. He was one of the few persons still around from the new dimensional plane era. He is well aware of Chevalier's movements in all of this, and looks for a way to stop him. He is the master of the flaming sword. Alive knew only Gray can reason with the Celtons for help. Gray served as the de facto leader of the Zetalka and the Celtons, and their powerful leader, Nogo, only listened to him. Gray disagreed with Alive and his motives. He knew somehow he had to stop the light and Chevalier from doing whatever they were doing to this universe. Alive promised that he wouldn't bother Gray anymore after he helps destroy the Urca. Gray knew that the Urca were just people, but because he wasn't strong enough on his own to stop the light, he said and did nothing up to now to intervene in Alive's affairs. Gray agreed to lead the Celtons to capture the Urca crew, just to shut him up. Alive was so happy that he almost fell on his fat ass as he jumped for joy. When Alive left Gray, Gray's daughter Amanda appeared with her friend Iola. Amanda, who is the love child of Gray and has her father's wisdom. She is 16 and yearns for the day when Alive will be no more. And Iola, 17 and Amanda's best friend. She takes off tactics to aid her friend's dreams. Amanda felt displeased with her father as he was to plot a way to end Alive. Gray then assured her and her friend that the day would soon come. He told them that he was eyeing 3 outsiders from another universe that may hold the key to Alive's downfall. Alive's trump card, Grayton, and the 2 girls were on the command ship as the Celton advanced out. The battle with Alive's forces had only just been won, and now the Batelacons were coming. Ayumi couldn't believe that Gray Sansung would fight for Alive after all the years of disagreeing with him. The Celtons were led by Scholar Senior and Junior, and their top leader, Nago. Senior and Junior, Skylar, were 40 and 20 respectively. His father and son duo served under the Celton Lord Nogo. They were brave and strong and wise. They are very quiet, however, for their lord hates noise. And Nogo, he's 44, the lord of the Celtons, a lover of peace and quiet. The Celtons are a species loyal to the Batelacon. The Sansung are an example of Celtons. Amanda and Alora are Celtons, too. Nogo, with his big display on his back, would cut down anyone that is responsible for disturbing his peace and quiet. Ayumi knew that her forces would all be killed as Nogo was super strong, and if he was in battle, then this means he was convinced that the Urca were disturbing his peace and quiet. The Urca group made ensure in all of their attacks and moves against the Billdaron that they left Master Nogo alone to sleep. Now that he was awake, Ayumi dug deep to find her strength to not only hold back the displayed madman, but to allow the group to flee. They were only after her, and so she would be the bait. The tactician Alora saw that what Ayumi was doing, but didn't send a command to do something about it. Like her, there were others whom wanted to see the downfall of Alive, and killing the mere followers of Urca would make that dream much more deferred than it needed to be. So Amanda had secretly an unmasked ship ready, Ida, Estelle, and Asu to go in. Ada didn't want to leave Ayumi, as she was still fighting. Estelle then reasoned with the little girl, saying that Ayumi was fighting to ensure their safety. Going out there to fight would cause her efforts to be in vain. So they flitted out of the moon, and when Ayumi saw that, she fell on her knees in exhaustion and surrendered. With that, Ayumi was captured, and the Urca group disbanded. Nago then returned to the Cellton space for some peace and quiet.